thing I've ever been asked to do. I've been asked to do quite a few strange things, I'm not gonna lie. It's always pretty strange.
Some of the strangest stuff is always with like animals or something very strange. Well, last year I was on the horse like a foot away from like dropping down 15 feet of a cliff. That was a little strange.
Yeah, it's always really strange when you're in a foreign country. Like, I do a lot of commercials in Korea, and they always make you do really strange things or just like concepts that you'd never think of.
I think last year's shoot with the cobra that I had to shoot with, it wasn't very fun.
So once I was working with a snake. That's kind of, you know, this beautiful picture of, what's her name? From the 80s, this Natasha Kinski. You know this picture with the snake? They wanted to do something like this. I'm very scared of snake. I don't like the touch, but it was a good experience, I guess. Especially when you're scared, when you have to do it, you have to do it.
While shooting with bathing suits on the snow, on the snow mountain. That was in Aspen. It was a cold shoot, let me tell you.
I mean, there was these outfits like straight off the runway when I was doing high fashion, and it was like these dresses by Dolce & Gabbana, and they were padded. They were padded in the boobs, and then they were like super tight here, and then the butt was like padded. So it was like this super exaggerated figure. But that was a lot of fun. You sort of felt like Jessica Rabbit.
Climbing up planes was pretty strange from last year. I mean, that was pretty hardcore, but I have been told to climb up trees, and once I climbed up a tree, and but like really high up, and then I had this incredibly expensive dress on, and it was made out of like feathers and all kinds of netting and stuff, and then I ripped it on the way down.
Well, one of the coolest things that I've done is when we went on the elephant last year in India. That was definitely up there and one of the craziest things I've done in a modeling job.
A photographer turns to me and goes, "Just snog the hell out of him." And I was like, "Snog? What does snog mean?" It was like a guy model. Snog is English and means to make out. And not that that's that strange for a photo shoot, but it is awkward. So awkward, especially when you're like 18. And so I turned to the guy and I'm like, "I guess we're supposed to snog." And we did, we snogged. It was so really gross.
Strangest thing I would have to say would be shoot with a python snake that still had his venom. Thank God he had just ate, so he had 2 rats inside of him. So I knew I wasn't gonna be his dinner.